Hello, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. And I'm here to tell you about yesterday's accidental yarn haul. Because you see, I had just planned on going to the bank. I had my cash deposit from my craft show and a grocery store. But then I was looking at the Joanns flyer, or looking at Joanns.com, because I was saying it's getting to be pretty late in November. I need to get my day planner. So Joanns said that their day planners, like happy planners, like like the one I have, were 50% off. Okay, I'm going to go to Joanns. So the first thing I do, and then I see on I don't know if it was on the app or on the coupons that I had, I could get 20% off my entire order, including clearance items. No, don't buy any yarn. No. No therapy shopping. Shopping therapy, whatever. No, don't do it. Well, I went in. I found the aisle with the planners. And the aisle was pretty bare. If you were a teacher looking for a planner that went from July of 24 to June of 2025, you were all set. They had lots of those. But as far as a plain 2025 calendar, January to December 2025, one. There were a bunch of undated planners, but when I finally found someone, she said, no, we don't have those in yet. So I started walking around the store and I'm checking out the app. Oh, if I spend $50, I can get a $10 reward certificate and I get 20% off. So I start putting stuff in my cart. Spoiler alert, I got my $10 certificate. Okay. There's the big flyer in case. Oh, well, I have to go back and use my $10 certificate. Bernat blanket. Okay, I'm going out of order here. There was one that started this. I was looking around and I saw, it's going to be down at the bottom, isn't it? I saw this. It is purple, my favorite, with flecks of neon green, orange, and pink. So I was thinking, if I should know, I need readers, pixie dot. So I thought if I got something to match the green or the greenish yellow dots, I could do like a turtle shell and turtle head in flippers. This one is also in tiny print that requires readers. This one is Lime Aid Sparkle. So, well, maybe I wouldn't want to go green on the head. Maybe I'd want to pick up that pink and do pink on the head in flippers. It's some sort of pink. Oh, this is Big Twist Plush, not Bernat Blanket. Big Twist Plush in electric pink. Okay, so after I saw those, I was walking around by the Bernat blanket. Bernat blanket tweeds. Okay. Chickens and love cats. Definitely. And then I was moseying past the clearance aisle with all the dogs and cows and stuff like that I make. I can always use some brown. This is a brown with a little bit of fleck in it. And I liked it so much, I got 2 of them. Basic stitch. It just seems like a good color for cows, dogs, donuts, all that stuff. And it was on clearance. It was on clearance for, I should have said that with the other one too, $2.97. The big tweed plum was $3.47. It came down to $2.78. And Lion Brand Basic Stitch was $2.97. It came down to $2.38. So once again, I got 2 of those. Then all the other yarns were like 30% off. I saw this Big Twist Living. It is Fun Brights. And I thought, my hair's a mess today. This with a strand of like white velvet yarn will make an adorable wolf cat. So I got that. Come here. Then I went cruising over to the books. And books were 20% off. I don't know if they did any. Is that it? Is there anything else in there? Oh, yes, there's one more. Okay. I don't know if there was any additional discount after the 20% off. I think there was an additional discount. So I found this book, 20 Granny Square Animal Granny Squares. It's cute. Now, one caveat. It's written in UK terms. So I have to remember, TR is double crochet, not treble. I can figure that out. But it's got a lot of adorable. Is there a section that shows like sloth, polar bear, turtle, lion? Can you say Boggy Creek blanket? Yeah, have to find the time to. I've got a Boggy Creek blanket going out there. I just need to get working on that. That was started at $11.95. It came down to $7.65 with the sale price. And then this next book I'm going to show you was priced at $12.95 and came down to $8.29. Yes, I got myself 2 books. I was looking at some other books, but I'm like, nope, can't get that. I put that on my Amazon wish list for Christmas, so I can't get that until after Christmas. But I got this nativity book that has the kings and angel and animals and all sorts of stuff. I do like making little nativity sets. Once again, there's the time thing, but you got some new books. And then I got some scrubby yarn. Is this scrubby? Yes. Red Heart Scrubby. I know people are like, oh no, not that stuff. I use this for the yolk portion of my egg scrubbies when I have it. So I'm glad to have it again. So then I came home from my shopping. I did work for hours on the dragon. I am that close to finishing. I need to make the eyes. The eyes are, the directions show you how to make the eyes with pieces of felt. They have templates for 3 different pieces of felt. It's like, no, I will just crochet something to match the template and then put it together. So I worked on that for a couple of hours. I got to the point, I got it like all sewn together. There was a glitch. One of the wings, like the wings, you do an outer part and an inner part, and they're supposed to be the same. And I got off track with one of the wings, and it wasn't the same, and I had to rip out half of it and redo it. But those are done. It's all sewn together. I just need to make those eyes and then put on little things like horns and eyelids and nostrils, and then I'm done. So I treated myself last night by getting out that box of scrap yarn from bag number 2 of the Veterans Day thrift store run. And I made another Calypso the Kooky Owl in rainbow colors. Now, I can't tell you how long I just freehanded this because I've made so many Calypso the Owl. Basically, you're just doing your standard increases up to however big you want it, and then you go up to the top and just single crochet or slip stitch across to close it up. I had to do a few extra stitches to get my seam from the back centered instead of on the side, although it might have been a little less visible if it was on the side. I can't tell you exactly how long it took to make this, because when I got up to here, there was no blue and no purple in that scrap bag. So I had to come back here to the craft room and search through 6 drawers of little balls of yarn and a box in order to find purple and blue to finish this up. So right now I'm making a snake from the scrap yarn, a green snake, just because I can. My granddaughter was here visiting today. Oh, she had a ball. At one point, she said she was drawing me a monster. And I said, because I was telling my daughter about how this year I'm doing the monster of the month and designing a different crocheted monster each month. I said, oh, I'll show you some. And I went back and got the tote that is all monsters. I took about, you should have seen my granddaughter's eyes, just like, look at all the monsters. And she just was pulling them out and hugging them and playing with them. And like she had them lined up on the floor with all of their hands touching like they were holding hands. My daughter's saying, you need to make a commercial for your shop and have her playing with the monsters to show people how much kids love these toys. So at one point, she did draw a monster for me to make. But I told her if I drew an Ankylosaurus, which is her daddy's favorite dinosaur, she could tell me what colors to make it. So I drew it and she colored it in for me. She wants it to be gold and blue. So the body is going to be gold and the shields will be blue and the dots on his back will be gold. Yeah. Sorry, Anky. Take a number. Grammy's busy. Okay. Today is Saturday. By this time tomorrow, I hope to have the dragon done. And then the 2 other components of that custom order, I hope to have done by a week, because the other 2 aren't as complex as the dragon. Then I'm going to kick in with my restocks. And somewhere along the line, I need to find time to take stuff out of all my bags and bins from the craft show and update my Etsy shop. So, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot on my plate. Just need to be organized. That's why I need a day planner. That's why I went to Joanns. That's how I ended up with a $60 accidental yarn purchase. Yep. Okay. That's enough rambling for one day. I have to find a place to put this yarn. I have to go finish up my snake. I have to make dinner. Tonight is recycled leftovers. Earlier this week, I made a pork roast with squash and mashed potatoes. Still have some of the pork roast left. So I have mushrooms, carrots, onions, broccoli, and a can of water chestnuts. I'm going to do a vegetable stir fry and then add the roast pork. So we will have roast pork with Chinese vegetables, gluten-free egg rolls, and rice. So cross that leftover off the list and have a yummy dinner to boot. I love egg rolls. I was really upset when I had to go gluten-free and I couldn't have egg rolls. Like, we can go out for Chinese food, and there is a restaurant in the area that is very good about knowing how to make gluten-free Chinese food, but they don't have gluten-free egg rolls. But there is, I can buy frozen gluten-free egg rolls and do them in the air fryer, and they're very good. So I get my egg rolls tonight. Okay. I need to get off here so I can get out to the kitchen. So, bye-bye.